Hey guys, I'm making this very quick. I got to meet my sister in Queens, so I'm gonna just get right to it. If I don't record this now, it will never be done. One of the things I recently been looking at for the last couple of days is the T.I. case. As you guys don't know, he was recently released from prison, only to be sent back again, which is kind of weird, because of the reason why he was sent back. Apparently, he was supposed to be in the halfway house, but the transportation didn't vote well with parole. According to a lot of reports, he was sent back to prison because of his driving arrangements. He drove a luxury trailer heading towards the halfway house. I think that he didn't get permission from his parole officer, and that was the reason why he was sent back. Now, before I go any further, I am mixed on this decision. Let me just go away on and say that parole, whether you like it or not, do have strict stipulations in terms of transportation. All right, in many cases, most people who's on parole, they're not allowed to have a car. And there's a reason for that. One, they feel that you can hide paraphernalia in the car, and two, if it's not driving related, where you have to go to work and use it for that particular work, they don't want you to have it. They feel that you need to just take transportation. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but that's how they are. And judging from history with their previous parolees, that's one of the reasons why they do it. At the same time, the man just got out of prison. He was heading to the halfway house. It wasn't like he had any drugs or anything on him. In fact, there wasn't no reports of drugs and anything on him. If anything, I just felt that they could have just at least restrict him from using any kind of luxury car or any car for that matter, but they just immediately throw him back in there, which I find it kind of odd. I mean, they obviously have it in for this guy. Granted, I was very mixed with him from the get-go. I really thought he got away with years off his back due to the fact he had that gun and a silencer, which easily could have carried him, 30 years in prison. But apparently he had less time, and yeah, he has been in and out with the drugs and stuff, which I do agree with his lawyers that he needs to be in rehab. But this one I'm very shocked about, because they really gave him a short string. They just basically grabbed him for that. I really thought they could at least sat down and talked to the guy, say, look, you can't do this, not while you're on parole. You have to go by these stipulations. At least have a talk with him. I'm pretty sure that he would understand that what the conditions were. But I think that, granted, he wasn't. Was he thinking when he drove into that trailer to his halfway house? No, I don't think he was. But then again, I honestly didn't think he was going to go back to jail over that. Hopefully that gets straightened out. Hopefully the rules and stipulations of his parole can be put in the forefront, because I honestly don't think that should be a reason to throw him in jail, especially when he just got out and heading towards the halfway house. I really do not think that should have been merit to throw him back in there. If anything else, just give him a nice talk and tell him, no, you can't, drive around luxury. You can't drive around in cars. You have to tell me what you're gonna do at all times. And I'm pretty sure that if he values his freedom, he would have abide by the stipulations parole gave him. But just throwing him in jail, I kind of, that's like that's very harsh to me. It's especially when I don't think he did anything to merit that. I mean, come on, we give Lindsay Lohan so many opportunities, and to me, she blew many of the opportunities, and she gets off pretty much with a slap of the wrist. This guy just came out of prison, going to his halfway house, and because he was driving a luxury trailer, that's what he gets. But what's your opinion on it? I'd like to hear from it. If you guys agree with the decision to throw him back in jail, do you disagree with it, or do you have your own feelings of the conversation? Please feel free to voice your opinion on the comment section. Until then, this is J77. I'll talk to you later in the week.